Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, where I am going to use this cut file, which is called a little sparkle, and they're like little diamond shaped pieces. So this is what it originally looks like, and all I did on my cut file is I mirrored it and then I placed it in the middle because we're going to use some stenciling. I'm going to use it as a stencil. And then these are going to be my photos that I'm going to kind of tuck down here. And then my title is going to be up here because I have an idea. Because this is also paired with Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts, where we take our photos of our fur babies and turn them into layouts. Because we all have too many, just like I do. So this is going to be my template. So what I'm going to do is that I got out the collection that is from Doodlebug that is all about the puppies. So I'm going to back this, but for now we're going to work with this and see what I can do with this particular layout. All right, I started out with the first cut file, which is a little sparkle. And I will link all of the two that I used down below. I started out with that one, and then I ended up going in with a new one, or another one. So I started with the 4 distress oxides, and the 4 distress oxides that I'm going to be using in this layout that actually matches really, really well with the green background is Evergreen Bow, Pine Needles, Rustic Wilderness, and Mowed Lawn. And I'm just going through and just just layering them wherever I felt like it. And then I do it again. This is what I did. I was going to do it again. And then I decided I am going to go and get the Distress paint and use the Falling Heart collection. And this is the Pine Needles, I think, paint. Let me double check. I think it's the Pine Needles paint that I'm using right here. And I'm just going through, and I wanted to add some hearts to it. Yep, it's Pine Needles Distress. So I did get like the first bundle, I guess, of the Distress paints from Tim Holtz. And this is the first time I'm using it. And I really like them. It worked really well to use my blending brush and to place them on there. So if you're wanting to use the paint and not quite sure what to do with it, I know that the blending brush worked really well. I didn't have very much bleeding in the hearts at all underneath, and it worked really well. It's a thicker paint that actually goes on really smooth with my blending brush for sure. And then I did do some white splatters because I love that too. So then I take some of the papers from the Doodlebug collection and I place the 2 photos. Now I am going to go through the chit chat sections, and I'm going through trying to figure out what I want to use. And I first start with I Love My, because there's something spoiled. I was going to go spoiled fur baby, and then you will see how I get it to work, and it's perfect. And then I do love these banners. These banners just have simple little stories. And I wanted to make sure that both of the pictures that my puppers is looking at the title. I don't do that often to where I'm like, oh, if the photo or if the person is looking off the page that something's got to be there to look at. I don't really do that, but in this particular one, I felt like I needed to do that. Make sure that you go check out Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, and also all of the participants to Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts. That is the collab that I am with today, on top of just to do my design team layout for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop. And all of the cut files and everything will be linked down below. Go give her some love. I absolutely love her stuff. I just love it. That's all I can say is I just love her her cut files. They can be stencils like this. They can be, backed, obviously. I do tons of white, black, colored paper, pattern papers with hers. I just love all of it. So I'm now going to make it look like these hearts and these diamonds are all playing into my diagonal feel of a background while I have my photo and my title horizontal, straight and across the board. So then I found this little paw print, which works out perfect. And I'm telling you right now, this boy is spoiled beyond spoiled. He is a bougie dog, and that's how he's supposed to be. But I'm just saying, he's very bougie. And this boy gets anything and everything that he wants. And I love every minute of it. I can say that I was very hesitant on getting a dog in the beginning. I was like, y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do it now. I will say that Kaylin and Josh has to do most of the vet appointments and, you know, all of that stuff. But I definitely love on my dog. That I definitely do. But, yeah, so now I'm just going through all of the little bits and bobs. This particular one, I think I use everything on it except for, like, the 2 fire hydrants. I think that's all that's left. And I'm just placing, so a lot of these little enamel dots that you're seeing me place, they're little dots, tennis balls, little poop mounds, which I love. I just love them, and I place them in there too. Because I make it like he's in the background, like this is like his digging little area or whatever, and you find mounds of dog doo-doo and, you know, just things all over the place on the ground. Yeah, so then all that I leave left, I do pull off those other 2 right there, and then all that's left is the 2 fire hydrants. I do place the other doodle pop on the side with the fire hydrant there. I do place I Love My Dog. I was going to place this other one down, and I just didn't like how it looked. So then I just placed that one there. And then that's, I go in and add a couple little triangles to start out. And then I do come in with my black pop of color dots, and I do my 3 little dots. Cassie over at Paper Issues should have never shown any of us to do this, because I have picked this up, and I am definitely giving her credit on why I do all 3 of these little dots everywhere, because I found it on one of her layouts, and I absolutely love it. And then that is it. The still shots are coming up. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I upload between 2 to 3 times a week. Design team layouts, collaborations, all of the fun stuff. And make sure that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.